Meaningful Use Stage 2, Core Set 10, Clinical Lab Test Results. The requirement of Core Set 10 is that more than 55% of all clinical lab test results ordered during the reporting period who has a result that is either positive, negative, or in a numerical format be incorporated into the certified EHR. The objective is so that these results are stored in the structured data of the electronic health record system. Now, at the end of the reporting period, the attestation does require a numerical count of lab test results. So there will be a denominator and a numerator that is associated with a count of orders. The denominator represents all lab tests ordered by the eligible provider during the reporting period and up until the actual attestation date. The numerator will then be the total number of results entered into the structured data for those tests where the result was either entered through an HL7 interface or manually by a human into the lab results screen. Now please note that structured data requires the numbers or the positive negative text to actually be entered on the test level. A faxed document that is attached to the document list does not count with regards to Core Set 10. There are no exclusions available for this measure. So all attesting providers must record more than 55% of their lab results. Now, as we go into prognosis, I have opened up Victor Cote's chart, and we're already looking at his lab results. Now, here's a quick example where there was a lab test for cholesterol and a CBC. And if you notice in the results, they are numerically recorded. This particular one is considered compliant. Now, if I look at all of his other labs, however, and choose a different example, where even though the result is there, when it is an attachment such as this, instead of structured data on the test level, it does not count. So you need to make sure that whether you have an HL7 interface posting the result, or you are manually entering the results yourself, that the numerical equivalent or the positive negative is what is recorded at the individual test level in order to be compliant with Core Set 10. Now, many of you do not have an HL7, and that is fine, because an HL7, although convenient, is not a requirement of this measure. You would just have to look at having a staff member modify her or his workflow to enter the results when the faxes come in. But since there are no exclusions, if you have been denied an interface from the laboratory and instead they are sending you faxes, you will need to reevaluate how you can get those faxes incorporated as structured data.